Queensbridge is crazy. Turn the wrong corner and you will die.
I was not going to be a drug dealer. I'm here to play basketball.
I never questioned Ron's ability. Every single day I questioned where he was mentally.
He had demons. He had a disease he couldn't handle.
I figured out that I need help.
Who comes back from what we dismiss as crazy and rescues himself?
With last week in the books, now it's time to take a look at the tape and figure out what's going on for this week. And there's no better place to get all your information than DraftKings.
To add to this week's excitement, DraftKings is offering you a shot at millions of dollars in total cash prizes up for grabs. If you haven't tried DraftKings yet, go to the App Store now. You don't want to miss it.
Draft your lineup now and be a part of the action like you've never been before. Every run, pass, catch means so much more with DraftKings.
It's simple. Just pick your lineup, stay up under the salary cap, and see how your team stacks up against the competition. Get in the game right from your couch. Download the DraftKings app and use the code SMOKE. That's code SMOKE, only at DraftKings.
Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for more details. Welcome back to All the Smoke. My guy, it's good to be back home.
Motherfucking brother.
We got someone we've been trying to track down. Was supposed to be our original guest. Y'all don't even know this dude was supposed to be number one, but we got him back
My other motherfucker.
a year later. Welcome, my man.
My guy.
Done. What's up, my boy?
My guy.
Yes, sir.
What are you formally going by these days?
I mean,
How do you want the pub? We can address you a certain way. How do you want the public to address you?
it's Metta Sandiford-Artest. I took my wife's last name and my last name back.
Put
right?
it together.
Yeah,
Okay.
so when I got married,
So she's Sandiford,
yeah,
and then Art. Okay.
yeah. So she's Maya Sandiford-Artest. I'm Metta Sandiford-Artest.
Okay.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But Metta World Peace, we I still go by that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
What transpired?
Whatever.
What made you want to change your name originally from Ron Artest to?
There's a lot of things, right? It's just like where I was at in my career. I wasn't quite where I wanted to be at as a baller, and then on a lot of different levels. So, and when things is getting in the way of basketball, it's like, that's what I love most than anything. So I just want to win a game. That's it, right, at that point. So just like trying to be a little bit different. I really like the sport.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to be who I wanted to be rather than who somebody else thought I was. That's
Straight
it.
up.
Easy.
That's it.
Straight up. So currently living in LA, kids in college,
Yeah.
married. How's life, man? You seem your energy. I've been seeing you a lot on Instagram. Happy,
Yeah.
posting, just enjoying life.
Yeah, I'm just happy, man. My kids is in college. My son, Ron Artest, is a basketball scholarship at UC Irvine. He's a computer science major, which I'm very proud of him. I'm like, anything you want to do, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be worrying. He can shoot, lights out, can't leave him open, so whatever. Ron Artest is pursuing business in Northridge, CSUN, and basketball scholarship. My daughter's in college, studying, and my other daughter's about to go to college. My wife is graduated and pursuing acting and modeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Everything is good.
I heard you went back to school and
I
got
did.
tell us about that.
Yeah, I went back to school, man, because I had to learn.
To USC?
I went to UCLA for digital analytics.
Okay.
And social media and coding. And then I went to I went to Concordia Irvine for business analytics.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I was in Vancouver. I took Google Analytics, a 2-week course of Google Analytics, because I'm like, as an athlete, we want to, sell merchandise and do different things. So I'm like, if I want to really get in, I have to learn
the process.
I always
The
tell
process.
people Ron's too smart for his own damn good. I
Yeah.
used to always tell you that motherfucker smarter than you think.
For
I used to
real.
tell everybody that.
Then, yeah, man, I just wish I was a little bit more positive throughout my career. And I'm really lucky to have friends like you, I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Because
Feel the same way.
I didn't have a lot of friends because I always want to compete. I just always want to play harder. I don't even care about anything else. You know what I mean? So, but I always,
got it. We
I always
get it.
appreciate.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. You're someone I always, even though we're the same age, I looked up to you just because of the way you played. You played hard. It didn't matter. You just played hard on both ends. Play hard, tough, and that's what I tried to do. And then running into him, y'all ran into each other. We're all cut from the same type of cloth, so it was an instant connection when we got to play together. So it was dope.
Yeah, I didn't know a lot of things about you because it's like listening to the interviews and y'all talking a lot. I didn't know a lot of things. It's crazy. You don't know what your teammates were going through, and then Lamar was going through his stuff, right? And I'm like, yo, no matter what you're going through as an NBA player, that's why I love LeBron so much. Because I'm like, no matter what you're going through, you always with your team because it's a different journey as an athlete.
Yeah.
It's the whole LeBron still married, right? Like different things like that. It's like,
Did everything right.
Yeah, these younger ones inspire me. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what's up.
They inspire me a lot.
We learned on the fly. I think they learned a lot from us because you think about it now, like the business of basketball wasn't around when we came into the league. It was about jewelry, cars.
Yeah.
It's always been about women. But now they're talking about, they're talking about like business and investing right from the jump.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the turn of our era to these younger kids. You know what I mean? So you always learn. But it was hard not for us because it went from like a drug league to like getting clean to getting a lot of money and none of us ever had no money, so they didn't tell us, they didn't tell us what to do.
And you got a team full of that.
Tricksters.
Oh my God.
Trick in.
Man.
Yeah, we tricked in. Oh my goodness.
Damn sure did. A whole bunch of nights.
That was definitely the lifestyle. That was like.
Yes.
Right. That's what it was.
It was one or the other.
Someone was down to do it. If you wasn't gonna do it, someone else would.
See, nowadays
I don't miss it.
See, nowadays they go to the club. They got one homeboy with money, and it's about 8 of them that's around him. That's just trying to get what they can. But when we was in the club,
it was all bad.
It's 10 to 12 millionaires, all from the ghetto, all having a good time. They wasn't ready for
like that. Now I be seeing,
Hey, remember how we used to be when we played in the Bay when we was the Warriors? It would be funny because the football dudes would get there first and try to get all the women in the club to be in their area. And when I promise you, we walk in smoking, getting our section. And how does it go? Everybody, even some of them come to our section. Like that shit used to be.
Yeah,
it used to be wild, bro. It used to be wild.
I love your squad.
Yeah, that was fun. You used to come fuck with our team.
Well, I came
in the locker room. You was everywhere with us with the We Believe team.
The playoffs.
Yeah.
Y'all was just doing amazing stuff.
Right.
And I'm just like, I gotta be there. I need to be front row.
He showed came to the game, came in the locker room, all kind of shit.
Can you imagine we would have had him though to guard like the Boozers and the Millsaps?
Oh, it's over.
We would have won. We
could have
went to the finals.
We could have went to the finals.
We would have had you.
I ain't gonna say we would have won it, but we would have went to the finals.
Yeah, maybe.
We would have went to the finals.
I was still pretty good at that time.
That's crazy. Still pretty good that time.
I was all right.
Nah, you was still kidding. You was averaging what, like 20 over in Stak at that time, right?
Yeah,
20-something.
Yeah. And I was a little bit out of shape too. I came back from the Bro and I got traded to Stak. I was 273.
Damn.
I told Rick Adam and I was like, yo, I don't think I can play or contribute right now. I said, maybe let me get in shape, man.
How good of a coach was he? Did you like Rick? I liked Rick.
I love Rick.
Good dude.
I love Rick.
Good dude.
Yeah.
When you hear the word Queensbridge, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Man, when I hear the word Queensbridge, a lot of things, man. Just like good, bad, Nas, Mobb Deep, Capone. Because that's like Queensbridge, rapping, music. MC Shan, Tragedy, Roxanne Shante, Quan Mega.
That was a big part of your upbringing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nature. It was like really amazing. I got stories with everybody.
Yeah.
So it's really crazy as a kid. You're a fan. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You see Nas walk through. You see Quan Mega. You say hi to Mobb Deep.
That's the Mecca.
This shit is unbelievable. So I'm like, how did y'all do this? How did y'all make it? This is crazy. So I had so much. I see inspiration every day.
That's music royalty too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm a huge fan. That's why I play the music. I'm a huge fan of the music part of Queensbridge and. And that's why I rap. People are like, why you rap? Come on, that's the dumbass question.
Where you come from.
Right.
That's what it's about.
I want to be like that, right? I want to be like Nas. And then I'm like, my family was selling crack, in the same floor where Havoc used to live at, like right next door. And Havoc come up.
Had Mobb Deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of times we was in the crib, po coming. Don't say nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So there were a lot of shit like that. I was gonna flush the drugs down the toilet one time. My cousin said, "You better not."
Can't take that L.
Yeah, so I was like, "This is crazy right now." It was a lot of shit like that. My older brother went to jail 10 years, drug trafficking, right when I was going to college.
Yeah.
He was super smart. He got a company called Leafy Run Logistics right now, 10 years. But he's a brainiac. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. My other son's a computer science developer. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he was smart, but moving drugs on a Greyhound bus. 10 years, no negotiations.
No negotiations.
He was, you know what I mean? So we knew he was going somewhere, and I knew I was going to need my brother with me. Mm-hmm. He's smart, and I'm wild. And when he went to jail, I was latching on to other people. You know what I mean? But they my peoples. Like, I really feel like we had a great time. We had a great fucking time.
What did all that teach you? Like, what did it shape you? What did it, when you started going to these other cities, you're in Queensbridge, and then your basketball talent starts taking off, and you start traveling the world. Like, what did Queensbridge teach you to be ready to take on the rest of the world?
You know what? It took always a lot of other people, because like right before I was going to high school, I was going to my brother's school. My brother had beef. I looked like my brother. We the same height at that time. I go to school, these niggas run up on me, Latinos. So I'm hitting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Running to the principal's office. I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they said when you come out, we gonna fuck you up, right? So I stayed at school till like 5 p.m. I ain't leave. Got out of there, went home, told my parents what happened. I didn't want to call my parents because my dad had come up there. Honestly, my dad
Shut it all down.
Yeah, I seen him do it to drug dealers. Dad, please don't do that to him because he's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like I got out of there, but I'm like, shit, I'm playing ball in Riverside Church. Eric Barkley, Cody. And niggas got me up.
Reggie Jesse.
Then they gave me a scholarship to where Shamgar went, LaSalle Academy. For 4 years, I ain't had nothing. So that's what happens. You know, that's Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying?
Like talk a little about the church team though.
The Riverside Church team was dope. Lamar Odom.
When'd you meet L.O.?
I met L.O. He was 11 years old. I met him in DS Park in Woodside, where Dave East crew is from. His peoples is from.
Yeah.
And and then we had like Raheem Johnson. Raheem Johnson was a beast. You know, at that time.
Yeah.
Lamar was on Raheem Johnson team. Raheem Johnson was better than us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Lamar would probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
Raheem Johnson's better. Raheem Johnson, Shea Cotton. That's that level.
Yeah. We all know about that.
Raheem, you know, was in and out. Guy, you know.
Was Kevin Morris with you?
Who?
Kevin Morris played with you?
He was 1 year older.
1 year older.
He was young, yeah. Yeah, we had a hell of a team.
Reggie Jesse,
Vasil Etimov.
Hey,
remember Vasil?
Y'all had a mob.
You know Vasil.
From the McDonald's game.
Yeah, you know Vasil.
But y'all had a mob at the church. I always tell people.
Elton Brand.
All on the same team. That was unreal, bro.
It was a crazy team. It was a pro team.
I didn't know.
Listen to me, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know
when
EB
they
was
walked
on
in
the
gym,
team.
we like, man, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Lamar was
Put our
playing
shit back on, man. We out of here. We could have beat them, dog.
We
grown men.
We was being about 50, 60 in the championship game every night, every time.
Anybody beat y'all?
Just Baron Davis' team.
Who was on BD's team?
Jaron Collins. They beat us by 20.
Yeah.
They smacked y'all, huh?
Yeah, but we beat them in the championship game.
Okay, you got them back.
By 20.
Same tournament?
The same tournament.
That's crazy.
Y'all had a squad, dog. Y'all had a squad.
But Baron Davis got a different story. That's my brother. So let him tell his story.
Yeah, we ain't happy.
Okay, that's my brother. I ain't gonna lie.
We ain't happy.
Okay.
You mentioned music and how that instrumental that was in your life. But who are some of the hoopers you look up to from your area?
Man. From my area, Vern Fleming paid for the Pacers. Vern Fleming from the hood.
Yeah.
He Olympian, Chris Mullin.
Yeah. Vern Fleming.
He from the hood. My cousin who was he went out in jail for a lot of drugs, but had a baby with his sister. With his sister.
His fam.
That's my. Then I played for Vern with the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, it all worked out.
This nigga
Yeah.
Oh my fucking goodness! That's my Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
This is unreal,
That's
right?
what's up.
On some other shit. So wow, and then Sean Green played for the Indiana Pacers. He had bounce from Nas Block.
From Nas Block.
This is different shit that people don't really know.
Yeah.
And Ronnie Williams from Mobb Deep Block had a tryout with the Celtics. Word. And then we had Mel Kennedy play with Rick Carlisle at Virginia. Mel was nice. Asked Rick Carlisle about
These all the players
Mel
you looked
Kennedy.
up to.
Yeah, from my hood. We got more. I got more too. I got more. Y'all got more too. I'm sure y'all got ballers. But this is crazy at this point. I got so much inspiration.
Right.
Vern Fleming and Nas. This is crazy, right? As a kid, man. And then from that level, then we had some ballers like Mike Chatfield. Mike Chatfield passed away in a drug deal. This nigga was nice. He was my man. He beat me 32-2 one time. You know what I'm saying?
32-2.
Whip that ass, huh?
Right? Boy, nice. And got hard. He's in the streets though.
Yeah.
And he was the best. And then he went to jail. And then I was the best after that. And Mike was in jail for 3 years. Came home when he was 18, still nice, but couldn't go on the right track.
Yeah.
It's my dude, but I wound up playing with his brother in high school for 4 years. I averaged 25, his brother averaged 22. Eric Chatfield.
With all that, with everything, I mean, everyone knows what Queen Just is about. What kept you as straight as you possibly could be, considering the circumstances?
It was crazy. You're trying to just weave in and out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was always a good kid, right? But it's so much crazy shit going around. You could be influenced by anything at any point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Playing ball, shots go off. You know what I mean? You know, and it becomes normal. So, you know, when the different type of people you interact with, it's how you're gonna feel you should act.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's where, you know, but sometimes, like, when I got older, I used to do math problems. I used to buy math workbooks and just do fucking math problems. Because I don't want to go back upstairs. Because it's like, I don't know, there's nothing to do right now.
Right.
I just try to stay focused. So it's different things like that. I met my first wife. I met her when I was 15 on Marv Deep Block. Just to give you perspective and everything, not to keep name dropping. I met her like in May, and then I didn't see her again till the next May, the same block, and that's when we got together. You know?
A whole nother year.
Yeah, a whole nother year. A lot of shit. I was thinking about it the whole time, and then a lot of shit happened at that point. I wasn't thinking about girls, just only basketball, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's just have a baby." You know what I mean? We had 3 amazing kids. You know, throughout that time, it was crazy because like I got really wild from that time. You know what I'm saying? So, but now it was different things that I would do as a parent. Different things I would do.
I mean, you learn on the fly, and ain't no real book to this.
What is
all on the fly?
What do you consider wild?
Wild is not being home, not taking your kids to the park all the time. Have time for your kids, yo. Their wife want to go to the mall. Go to the mall. Put something together. Like, it's these little things you could do because you're going out anyway, partying, and like, you're working anyway in a fucking club. Harder than you would work just taking your family to the mall.
Yeah, be more considerate of your family, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still have a good time, by the way.
Yeah.
Figure that one out. That's how I don't know how you can try it.
You live and learn, man.
Stak Jack can help you.
Yeah.
Matt Barnes can help. You can probably help.
I think I've accomplished that.
Yeah, we can help.
Yeah.
I've tried.
You know what I'm saying?
You landed St. John's, Mike Jarvis, 2 years there. What was that experience like for you?
Mike Jarvis? Yo, Mike Jarvis, he's a great guy, man. So, like, when Fran left, I didn't want Fran Fraschilla to leave, but I'm just training. I'm not thinking about the business of college. You know, so I'm just like, be practicing hard. One day, Fran Fraschilla gets fired. Why? The guy who got me in shape. The guy who almost killed us in practice. Like, pushing us. He's fucking crazy, this guy. And people thought that he would do wild shit. He would do wild shit. I'll let him tell his story.
In practice?
Everywhere. Talk to Fran. Y'all should have him. All the smoke. It's my guy, but he was wild, but I loved him because he pushed us to the limit. And we was getting muscle. I was like, oh, this is crazy, right? I'm about to play some ball. And he was really, you know, he's a passionate guy, but he left. Jarvis came, like an NBA coach more. You know, we were still balling. We were still balling, actually, yo. It was crazy that year. Because then Tyrone Grant was a senior. He broke his wrist. We thought we was going to win it all that year. You know what I'm saying? So we was still nice, but I thought Fran started that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I thought Fran, because it's the same team. But Mike Jarvis did add value because he's more of a family guy, like going to the house. His wife cooks soup when you're sick. You know what I'm saying? Like family.
Yeah.
More than the coaching, and he did it all. I thought he was an NBA coach. I'm like, I think he's more suited for the NBA.
Yeah.
I didn't think, you know, so. But that's how it was. Yeah.
2 years there, I still remember your press conference. You said something like, yo, I got to go get this money or some shit like that when you, what'd you say?
While I was in college?
Nah, yeah, your press conference announced you was going to the
league.
Oh,
yes.
He said something like, I got to go get this money. I remember that shit. I remember watching it on TV. I don't remember your exact words, but it was some ill shit like, I got to go get this money or something like that. What did you say?
Yeah, because I was like, I had a baby at this point, you know, and I said, I needed money. I got diapers and I want to move. And it was stuff like that. So I just said, fuck it, let's go to the NBA. But I wanted to try to win a title. We lost to Ohio State. Michael Redd killed us.
Scooney Penn, right? Scooney Penn, yeah.
They killed us. They were so nice, but they deserved it. We lost by 2 points to go to the Final Four, so you guys know that would have been an amazing experience. Yo, what was the furthest y'all been to in like college? Well, you didn't go.
We went to the Elite Eight.
It's same thing, Elite Eight.
The college I signed with, my freshman year, they won the national championship. Mike Bibby.
Yeah.
Oh, Arizona, that's right.
My freshman year that I was supposed to be there, our class won the national championship.
Wow. But you went overseas, right?
Yep, 2.5 years.
Man, that's amazing.
So,
That's crazy.
Coming from New York, was it a dream of yours to play for the Knicks, or you just wanted to play basketball? It didn't matter where.
Oh man, so many different things. I wanted to be a Knick. Absolutely, I want to be a Knick.
He wanted
Absolutely,
to be a Knick.
man. And I'm always. That's why I'm happy for all the smoke because I get to talk about it. You know, what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I want to talk about it, like the Knicks, man.
Because they passed, like they picked someone else.
Yeah, Weiss.
Yeah.
They picked this guy. Whatever, I didn't care. Even if he was better than me, I didn't care. But I'm like the 15th pick. And I was telling my agent, I want to go to the Knicks. Tell these other teams, please.
Don't fuck with me.
You know, but I was a kid. I didn't know how to express that. But this is what happened to the Knicks. I was going there. I'm going to tell you exactly. I fucked that up. I'm going to tell you how I fuck it up. So by this time, I'm partying hard because I know I'm about to run into some cash, right? Tripping. So I'm out. I got fucked up at Flamingos. I was at Flamingos. Got twisted, go back to the hotel. So I'm drunk, and I can't make it to practice. I can't make it to the practice, yo.
To the workout?
To the workout.
To the Knicks workout?
Yeah, to the workout.
I was tripping.
I tell these dudes, yo, I can't make it. Like, can I please come next time? Can you just have me back? That's what I told them.
This motherfucker is crazy.
That's what happened. That's what happened, right? So I'm like,
done crazy.
in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to the Knicks. So it don't matter what I do. I'm going to the Knicks, right?
Regardless.
This is me right here. I'm going to the Knicks. I ain't doing here. Then I went to the next, 16th pick. I was a Chicago Bull.
Yep.
But the Knicks, I was like, wow, I always picture myself in a Knicks jersey.
What pick did the Knicks have that
23
year?
years old. You know what I'm saying?
They had the 15th pick. Oh, so right before the Knicks picked 15th, and
Yeah, the Knicks
they didn't pick you. The Bulls picked you next.
The Bulls picked me next, which I was happy. Michael Jordan is, the history.
Right.
I was like, well, I just compete,
New York and Chicago, yeah.
Chicago was an amazing experience. Amazing experience. So I had the Knicks shorts under my suit and the shirt.
For real?
Yes.
So you was gonna come out there already in
Regardless,
uniform. Already in
motherfucker said,
I
uniform.
fucking take the shit off.
He was ready to go. Motherfucker said, "I'm ready." Hey, when's tip off? You just grabbed
my
him. Let's
goodness.
motherfucking go. Could you imagine we would have got to rip his shit off though? This nigga
That's how I
was
felt
already.
about the Knicks. I felt like I could have
Even
backed
after
up.
you said, "Fuck, I can't make the workout," it was.
Yeah, it's like it is what it is. Yo.
I'm still motherfucking Ron from here,
It's what you're
right?
doing.
He said it is what it
What
is.
you doing, man? What you gonna do? We wild. But we
Right,
nice.
Straight
Right,
up.
we
But
nice.
He said, "But we not."
We're trying to win a title.
Hell
We
yeah.
figure out how to put the team together to win the title.
Hey, that would have been big though, because for some
my
reason they
God.
always miss on draft picks. Imagine someone from there.
At that time, at 23, I thought we would have been playoff contenders at New York.
Who was on that team at the
Add some more
time? You
pieces.
recall? That was what, 99? Was that 99? That was your rookie year?
99. But I still respect them players.
They had made a run for the finals around that time, right?
They did. I feel like I could have backed up Sprewell and
Hell yeah.
Houston.
Ooh.
They lost to San Antonio in the
I
short
back up-
season, 99, the short season.
Yeah. Just play some defense, get the hell out of the game.
Hell,
Lockout
can you imagine
year.
Ron coming off the bench?
50-something games.
But it's also like I don't want to down the Knicks. I love the Knicks. Like I know people talk about Dolan, whatever the case may be. I'm a Knicks fan,
Right.
so I'm a fan, like a real fan. So I want to see him do well. Always, even the years that I wasn't there, I was always like a real.
The
fan.
what ifs. If this motherfucker didn't get drunk at Flamingos, he could have been a Knick.
Yeah, Flamingos.
Crazy. That's unbelievable. That's classic. So Chicago Bulls, like you said, rich in history. Michael Jordan, Pip. You guys got a good young team there. EB is there too, right? Is Elton there?
Elton?
Elton's there, right?
Because Elton, yeah, he got drafted the first pick.
Yeah.
Lamar went 4, and I was 16 all the same year.
All in the same year, dog.
was
Always on
crazy.
their church. Oh my God! I told you that team was crazy.
That's
dog.
sick.
That was an amazing experience.
I heard a story about you being drafted and playing for the Bulls and then having a side job at Best Buy. That was
Circuit
real
City.
too. Or
Circuit
Circuit City.
City, yeah.
That shit was real.
It was real.
Getting
Just because you wanted the
discounts.
discounts on the electronics.
Honestly, I was just trying to stay out of trouble. I was like, I
I
had nothing to
feel
do. I
that.
was like, fuck, man.
Right.
I'm
You was
just
hooking
out.
everybody up though
I'm-
with
I'm
computers
in the
and shit
hoods.
though.
I'm tripping.
You was hooking everybody
Yeah,
up
you
with
was I heard you
computers
was
and
chilling in
shit.
Chicago hoods.
Yeah, I got a good discount.
got a good discount.
I got a good discount, man. It was like 50% off. I went, when you at that time, first, you got some money in 99 or 2000, you buying DVDs.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So now I could buy 10 DVDs. This is crazy, right? Right, this is crazy. I could buy fucking a stereo, anything the fuck I want right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. That's like crazy. That's crazy. So, I want the TV. I'll give me that TV.
At a discount.
Look, half off. I'll take half off.
And I get half off.
Everything.
Oh, and then I got 2 of my boys a job there.
Yeah.
Kit and Cedric, my boys that was with me. So they just got a job. This is crazy.
Y'all got the house full of everything,
Oh,
boy.
man.
Y'all was
What did the
popping.
team say?
Well, all right. So when I applied for the job, I got the paperwork applied. Get in. I
crazy
gave the
shit,
guy.
I ain't never had a real job in my life. I worked as like a bagger for a week for my dad's job, but I ain't never had no real job. This motherfucker's filing
Yeah.
paperwork when he's in the
Yes,
NBA.
dog.
Yeah, I filed it, gave it
Crazy.
to him. I had the job, and then I got out to the media, and then, Jerry Krause, my guy. I love Jerry Krause. He was just like, listen, you cannot be fucking working at Circuit City.
Can't have you fucking working.
That's what Jerry Krause said.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, man. I was like, all right, you're right, Jerry, you're right.
You right,
Can't have
Jerry.
you fucking working at Circuit City,
I
right?
love Jerry, man.
Oh, shit, my
man.
face hurts. God damn. With last week in the books, now it's time to review the tape and get ready for next week. And there's no better place to get all your information in action than at DraftKings.
To add to this week's excitement, DraftKings is offering you a shot at millions of dollars in prizes up for grabs. If you haven't tried DraftKings yet, head to the App Store now. You don't want to miss it.
Draft your lineup and be a part of the game like you've never been before. There's a couple big games and some hot quarterbacks playing this week, Jack. One is the 7-0 Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger playing against your Cowboys. I don't even know who your guys' quarterback is right now, so I'm guessing you're taking Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I think our quarterback is Adam Sandler this week, but I'm definitely going with Ben Roethlisberger.
And there's also another big game, Russell Wilson on favor to be the league MVPs, taking on a tough Buffalo Bills team. I just saw that thing about Russ paying $1 million per year on body maintenance. I love it. Like you said, he hasn't missed a start in a long time. Is that someone you're rolling with as well?
Got to go with Russ, man. Iron Man. It's simple. Just pick your lineup, stay under the salary cap, and see how your team stacks up against the competition. What are you waiting for? Get in the game right from your couch. Download the DraftKings app now and use the code SMOKE. That's code SMOKE, only at DraftKings.
Eligibility restrictions may apply. See DraftKings.com for more details.
TV taught me how to dream.
All right, Jack. So
Talk to me.
we got a new sponsor coming on board, Manscaped. And they have a couple requests.
Okay.
They want you to shave it all.
I do that anyway.
Okay. So they want you to start using their products.
I do that anyway.
Okay. So you've already been a fan before they came aboard?
They gave us a care package last week.
Okay.
I'm already using them. This is the realest show. You get real answers.
Yeah. You know, to be honest with you, too, I shaved everything, too, and I feel bad 'cause I left all my ball hairs inside the towel
That's
right
so
there. And I
unnecessary.
didn't even, fan it out or nothing.
One thing about me, bro, I'm glad they came on. I'm glad we can use their products. Let me tell you why. Because I shave every time I get a haircut anyway. You know what I mean? So I get a haircut probably once a week. So I make sure I'm clean. So this is going to be beneficial for me. Yeah. Right in my alley.
So I love all the products they have. I mean, this is not just your average shave. They got ball toner, ball wipes, ball rejuvenators. They got your balls. They take care of your balls.
Yeah, man. I think Manscaped just created a ball spa.
Man, for real. I
Yeah.
can't wait to dip my balls in that spot.
I can use some of them ball wipes.
I know a lot of motherfuckers that go right from the gym to the club and not shower. So this is for you nasty
Yeah, all you dirty,
motherfuckers
all you dirty boys with the musty ball boys.
Yeah, get you some ball wipes, some ball toner.
Yeah, they got ball powder too, so you can dry them things off.
Well, they got everything you need for your men's grooming experience.
Check them out at manscaped.com/allthesmoke.
So your first taste of basketball, what's NBA like? Who's the first superstar you ran into?
First superstar that I ran into
Like that
playing?
you had to guard, yeah. Like, what was
Wow.
your first introduction to?
Oh, my first game was against the Knicks.
Was it?
Yeah, I had 15 points. It was crazy. Or 13 points. I had a 3-pointer. Oh, wow. Spreewell, Houston. Oh, wow.
Houston
That's
was a killer,
crazy.
You was going at them?
Yeah, I love those guys. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody talk about Jordan and everything. These guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Did you take it personal? Like that they were
I
the
did
Knicks
take
and
it
they didn't
personal.
draft you, so you was
I
on
did
your...
try to compete. I competed that game. I tried to do my best. Elton came in the league, cooking, averaging 20.
Yeah, he did.
I averaged 11. I averaged 12. You know what I mean? Elton was nice. You know,
Yes,
and
he
that was,
was.
you know, so that was just amazing. Like those guys, and then I got a chance to guard Iverson. You know, I can't remember the exact numbers, but I always think about like how did I lock somebody up. That's what I be thinking about. I don't know what you think about, like when you think about your career, maybe how you was shooting or how you was like. Maybe LeBron's like a star. Kobe, R.I.P. our brother Kobe, he's like a star. He's thinking from a different lens. You know, to get some gratification. So like you know, how much did somebody have against me? LeBron, he averaged 25. LeBron came into the league, yo, first game in Indiana. Oh, I was so pissed. First game in Indiana, he gave me 25. He went to the fans and said, "This is your best defender," right? I heard this, right? I'm fucking furious.
I know you furious.
I walked the other way. I'm like, this kid is great. I got out of this kid is fucking really good. But I'm super fucking pissed. He disrespect me, and I want to walk up to this motherfucker. And you know, he bust my ass,
Yeah,
right?
He done to all of us.
You know, so he, you know what I'm saying? First game. So that was like, wow, this is crazy. So I really respect that. That's why to me he's like, I had that type of experience. Jordan gave us 40 also. So that was crazy. Jordan comes into the gym, 40. Oh my goodness.
This is Wizard Jordan, right?
The Wizards Jordan. And I'm just competing, playing hard. 40. So that was like kind of crazy, man. So, you know, it was a lot of guys that I didn't realize Stak was that good. I'm watching your tape because you are a team player. People know you. Like, you are.
Definitely team
You
player.
are, you are a team leader at his best, right? So he gonna sacrifice, and he gonna give you what he got.
I just knew we was gonna get a chip together.
And when I left, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize you was that good. But me and him was arguing about who was gonna guard the best player.
Every night. Every night.
Yeah, me and this guy. So he took the pressure off me. That's why I was averaging 24. Because
like-
you guarding all the best guys. I'm doing.
But the ones that was bigger than me, like I would guard the two guards that
Yeah,
could move, but
yeah.
the two guards that was 2s and 3s, like Paul and all them, nah, you go and run, you got them.
Eat 'em up.
I'm gonna chase Rip Hamilton and all them around, but the
Yeah,
bigger
yeah, you
guards,
did do that, yeah.
I give them the run. I let Ryan and Ryan will wrestle them down too. I just knew we was gonna get a chip, bro.
Y'all had a hell of a team, man.
Man, that year was our chip.
Team.
Yo, we had a hell of a team that year. It was. I still loved that year. You know, I still I haven't really kept in contact with the players. I wish I would have done that when I look back at that. It's like, you should just go to lunch, go out. I know you don't like your player right now. You had a little issue in practice, but let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that type shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I know Jamal Tinsley from all the shit. But we came to practice. We was on the same page.
That was really your closest friend on our team.
Who?
Jamal.
Jamal was really absolutely. Yeah, he was on the team.
But like even when like you would be going at odds with all us, Jamal was the only one that understood you. You're a lock away from us, but some type of way you'll be over there talking to Jamal. Like Jamal always had a relationship with you, bro. But I think he had a relationship like that. His relationship like that with everybody on the team.
He did. He's a real leader. Like I don't think I gave him. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I was gonna say I don't think I gave him enough respect, do your thing, but that's not true.
Yeah.
We was team players.
Nah, he ran our team.
No, he ran the team, and he was amazing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was really, really good, and he was getting better and better and better. And then obviously Jermaine was a great leader.
Yep.
You know, I always thought Jermaine was a great leader. I always thought you compete to be the best, but sometimes, if it's two really good players on the same team, emotionally, publicly, you don't have to compete. Right, just play the game. Mm-hmm. But you can still do things like come down, take the rebound, and run off a play.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Do the floor of the game.
Do what you want, right? And leave all the other stuff out.
Right.
You could totally coexist.
Right.
You know, you could totally coexist. But when they gave the contracts, I was a little upset at the contracts. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it started.
You know, and at that time when you hold a grudge, you feel like everything is attacking you.
See, all this has happened in the year before I come.
This is happening the year before.
The year before I get there. All this happened the year before I come. The contracts, the Eastern Conference Finals against Detroit, where it started. All that happened the year before I got there.
But the thing is, that it's still a lot of money. If the NBA team offer you money, and I see this happen with a lot of players, not just me, who get mad over a contract and start being disruptive. I'm definitely not the first one.
Right.
But I would give it. My advice would be yo, whatever money you got. Somehow, that's what you deserve.
Right.
Right? Because it is what it is, business. So I didn't think about it.
You get what you negotiate.
And you're still making a lot of money. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can still have a good. It's still a lot of money. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when I look back at it, I wish I would have addressed things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But we still on the court.
Our starting lineup, me, you.
Yeah, we had a great team.
J.O., Jeff Foster, and Jamal Tinsley.
Great team.
Then we had everything on the bench.
Jeff Foster he competed well against Ben Wallace. I felt like Ben Wallace was always great, as we know.
Yeah.
But Jeff and Ben,
they competed.
They competed.
They both played hard. They had similar games.
Yeah.
Ben was just a little bit more athletic, but they had similar games.
Similar games.
Yeah.
So you get to Indiana what year?
Should I get to Indiana?
I get to 05.
You get there 02?
I got traded in 02.
Yeah.
01, 02 in February, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got traded in Miami. I was doing a lot of wild shit in Chicago. Jerry Krause says enough. And Indiana just said, all right, we'll take him.
What was that experience like being traded?
It was tough. A lot of ups and downs there. I love Chicago.
You didn't go far. It was right up the street. Indiana's right up the street, yeah.
You know, at that point then, I had, my son Jerron came at that time, so I was raising some babies, Sandiford-Artest. And he lived with me for a year and a half. So I started out, with my first wife, Kimsha. You know what I'm saying? So then I have, 4 kids total. So it was a lot of transition at that point. And especially somebody that want to be a good parent.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I love my babies. I'm not tripping. I'm happy with all my babies.
Right.
They live with me. You know what I'm saying? Right now. So we're cool, but not having time with your kids is like not good. It bothers you, right? So but at the same time, I'm doing it as best as I can. Like I wanted to raise them, so we was together for a year and a half with them, and then that relationship went south. Everything mostly because of myself, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything mostly because of me, and then I started taking parenting classes in Sacramento, just trying to do things a little bit differently. So parenting, counseling, marriage counseling, anger management.
Man, they had me and you doing counseling in Indiana. Man, I ain't want to do that shit, man. They had both of us doing that shit,
You was doing it also, huh?
Yeah, they had me doing that shit too, man. That shit was wasting my goddamn time.
I feel like it helped a little bit.
I mean, me.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was cut into my smoking time.
Hey, this Ron said, I feel like it helped me a little bit. Actually.
I ain't gonna lie. Give me all that.
Bro, I gotta ask you this question.
Yeah.
So please walk Matt through the Source Award situation.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy we're talking about that.
Yeah, please.
I'm actually really happy. Thank you.
Because let me tell you what I remember.
Yeah.
After practice. We in the huddle. We had a great practice.
What city you in?
Huh?
What city you
in?
in?
We're in Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
Season ain't started yet. We in damn near training camp still.
Okay.
Yes, we are in the mix.
We had a great practice. I'm talking about we looking like a championship team early. 1, 2, 3, team. One more second, y'all. I really think that at this time, I know the season's finna start. I know we got championship. We think about winning championship. But I think I need to take some time off to finish my rap album. And I was like, you know what? To myself, I'm just thinking to myself, I just love the fact that he had the balls to say it. I can't even be mad. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking. I ain't thinking, season ain't started yet. So I don't know where this gonna go. So in my mind,
This your first year there?
This is my first year there. I'm just getting on the team, right? So I'm already, me. As soon as I get on the team, the first thing I do, tie a red bandana around my locker. That's the first thing I do.
Guy, yo.
Let y'all know I'm here. 5 is here, right?
Yeah.
So he said that. The first thing in my mind was like, I'm just meeting him, so I'm not even mad. I'm like, this motherfucker is a legend. You know what I'm saying? Because I see he's serious. Now you take it from there.
All right, I'll take it from there. Because, this guy would have his red bandana. I'm like, okay, this is my guy. This is definitely my guy.
So this is our locker room now. This is our locker room. This is our team.
I mean, that whole situation with the Bloods and Crips, I have personal relationships with people that I'm like, but I'm not involved in anything, never have, right?
Right.
Which is all good. Everybody has their preference. So the Source Awards, my grandma just passed away, right? October, that time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's crazy at this point.
Right.
Oh my fucking goodness, right? So I go to the hospital in New York. That's where the first place I go.
You did show up late. You showed up late. You're right.
That's the first place I go. And then she was out of commission. She was out of commission at this point. So she held my hand, grabbed my hand. That's the last movement she made. And my mom and my auntie said, we was all crying and stuff. And my auntie said, she was waiting for you. Real? You think so? All right, cool. I'm good. So at least I know I got a last experience.
Yeah.
You know, then literally when she passed away, it was no more gatherings. Like, she was the grandma who... We're eating lunch on Sunday in Far Rock in the hood.
Yeah.
Where my boy Stephon Barnes is from. Far
She
Rock is
raised
it's like the New Orleans, New York City. You know what I'm saying? So, but we was there. And that community was an amazing community also. You know, like, I had a lot of great relations from Far Rock. You know, so I'm like, all right, cool. We done grieving. What the fuck I'm gonna do, nigga? What the fuck we doing? Going to fucking Saucer Wars. Fuck it. That's what it was.
Same day?
I was there for a couple days and got it in. We was in fucking Miami, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know, I'm here.
He was like,
I'm not fucking getting in trouble. I'm here. Find me, man. Fuck.
Man, look. He was like,
That's how I
man,
felt
I just feel that's something I need to do. And Brick was like, man, we'll talk about it. So we like, in my mind, I'm like, man, Coach them gonna talk him out of it.
Yeah.
I'm watching the Source Awards.
Yeah.
Done finna give away an award. I'm like, he is a legend. He is a legend. He really went. He went.
Somebody said, you want to do it? I'm like, you know what?
He went.
I love rapping at this point. You know, I want to do both. I want to play ball and fucking be a rapper.
Yeah.
How I want to do it. And you can't do that as a baller.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we love, like, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant. All these guys, Kobe Bryant, RP, our brother, Stack Jack, Baron Davis. Elton Brand got some good music that nobody ever heard, that I've heard 30 songs.
EB, got bars.
He's an amazing guy. He's so professional. Always been since he was a kid.
Yeah.
Like a leader.
Great dude.
Never in trouble. Yeah, amazing guy. I played with this guy for 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, EB solid.
So it was amazing. Just so many different experiences, man. Sometimes, like, you know, I heard Iverson say on the show, you know, I was watching like all y'all shows. Ivan was like, yeah, I forgot your question.
Yeah.
That's how I am right now.
The Source Awards. Yeah. Like I said, I was watching and you was on there giving away an award. I'm like, he really motherfucking went to the Source Awards.
Yeah, I didn't think it was harmful because, like, you know, I was doing other things. You know?
we wasn't tripping. We wasn't really tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a shock to everybody.
Positive.
You know?
How long until you came back to the team?
It took me, like maybe 4 days, 5 days, maybe 3 days. Like that. It wasn't that bad. Just
he didn't miss a beat though. He was just
I'm
different.
smart. It's basketball. It's a fucking play. At this point, I know how to do it.
Bro,
shit is easy.
Do you remember this?
But it was very disrespectful to the team, by the way.
Do you remember this? When I think this was like a little bit after that, and this might have been around that time. Practice about to start. I'm talking about we in there warming up, nobody see you, nobody heard from Ron. We all done blew your phone up. You normally answer all our calls like, oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Where this motherfucker at, man? We in there. Rick, bring it in. We walk up, everybody. 1, 2, 3. As soon as we say team, this motherfucker hits the garage door. Boom! Practice uniform already on. Air Force Ones, church socks. Let's go. Ain't stretching or nothing, bro. And went to work in practice.
It's a ones?
Dog, it's some ones with church socks. No tape, no nothing, bro.
Yo.
I'm talking about as soon as he said 1, 2, 3, he hit the door hard. Boom! Let's go.
Like, I'll be at the club in Indiana till like 3 in the morning, and we go right to the gym.
Time to work.
At that point in time, like, I was sharp at that time, so I was playing well. Yeah, but you know, I love the game. And I feel like I was always ready to play, so I'm like, I'm
That's
going
what
through
we
some
understood.
Shit, so I'm just like,
No matter what.
We knew one thing about it.
Yeah.
Regardless of what was going on, when
knew
games
he was
start, we can count on him on both ends. And it ain't too many people, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people in the league I played with that I can say that. I played on some good teams with me and you and beating some guys, the defenders that really approach the game with the same attitude. We all approach it the same way, you know what I'm saying? At all costs, we're going 100%. We're going to give everything we got. There's very few people like that, but we knew we can count on him, dog. And I knew, from me intimidating guys, I knew how people were scared of him. You know what I'm saying? He getting 10 to 12 points just off layups because Jamal Tinsley is one of the best passers in the world.
Yeah,
so he's sealing.
Jamal Tinsley made me
It's a
look
post
very
play
good.
we run where I run across the screen for him. If my man switches, the 2 guard on him. If the 3 guard don't switch, Deron got him sealed under the basket. Jamal Tinsley just give it to him, land up, get 12 points a game.
Yeah,
like
Jamal Tinsley, like, he would have been great with LeBron.
Oh my God, he would have been great. Yeah, you're right.
Even though LeBron had a lot of great point guards, I'm just saying like because when you screening and gaining position, all that shit when you
he
really
gonna
into
find you.
He just find you. All you gotta do is go
put it in.
Like 8 points like that. I'll be forgetting
Every
to give him a lot of credit.
Every game.
Every game he got me about 8 points.
You had a lot of guys that understood you too on our team. You know what I'm saying? We all come from the same walks of life, but like even when you go off the rail, you know what I'm saying? We understood you.
Yeah, and I really appreciate it about you guys. That's why when I won the championship with the Lakers, the first thing I think was Indiana.
Yeah.
I was going through a whole other bunch of shit at that time. Through that whole time, it was crazy, but I was getting through it as best as I can.
Donnie Walsh held us down too.
Donnie Walsh, amazing guy.
He held us down.
Amazing guy. Like a dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he held us all down.
But that's one thing, I mean, you learn more than ever today is you just never know what someone else is going through.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And the grieving process and the understanding process is different for everybody. Like you said, you had to bounce to Miami to clear your head. You just lost your grandma. That was your clearance, and then you came back and went to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you just never know on a day-to-day basis what someone else is going through.
Yeah.
That's why you try to be good to everybody if you can.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. But it was still, every basketball player is different, right? We all know people on teams, so, But it was still good to be, from a basketball standpoint, it was still solid. But I had to think Indiana because I know as a kid I wanted to be the best, and I had a chance to be the best there. When I think about it, that's a big accomplishment for me, even though it went the other way. So I always cherish that, Isaiah Thomas gave us this thing before that said championship. That's what everybody was thinking. I was a little disruptive. They fired Isaiah at one point in time because there wasn't no chemistry between us. So, but I got a lot of love for Indiana. I can go on and on about Indiana.
Yeah, ask a question, dog, because I got a couple more stories, so I'm gonna keep interrupting. Go ahead. Ask questions, dog.
So I
we'll never
think
get to them.
we all get to them. I think we got to do more on this. We got to get in depth on this next question. I mean, the game against, obviously it started in the Eastern Finals the year before. Jack comes that next season, and then you guys get into it with the infamous Malice in the Palace.
Yeah.
I want both of y'all to just talk to me about it, because I remember where I was at the time.
We was busting their ass.
I was in Sacramento at the time.
It was a good time
I was in Sacramento at the time, and we was at halftime of the game, and sometimes the TV be on, and all of a sudden we see a fight, and the whole team, coaching staff, and all, we come back in the game, and we're late to the second half because we were watching you guys fight in the crowd.
It was just mad. It was the tension. You could feel it before in the warm-ups, and I didn't know the magnitude of the tension between the rivalry between them two. You know what I'm saying? But I'm game. I'm down. This is the side I'm on. I'm riding.
You tied the red rag.
Rip and Sheed, that's my boys. Even Chance, that's my boys. I'm cool with them. But at this point, you know how we ride. We on this side.
I'm sorry to put you in that position. That's why. Sorry for that, because I'm happy Al Harrington wasn't there also. I don't know what he would have done.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about that, because I know you're a real one, and I know if anything happens, you're gonna jump in, and and that's why I learned a lot from that. I don't take my friends out, certain friends.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah.
I always make sure we was in the best spots, and I would even have security come sometimes, just to protect my friends.
Yeah.
And you're a real one.
You told me that after right after that. I get to what he told me. I get to what he told me after that. But you can feel the tension, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I knew we was a good team. Everybody's saying we could possibly win the championship. So this game against them,
measuring stick.
Right. And we blowing them out. Blowing them out. He had a great game. I had a good game.
Was that at the end? What part of the season was that?
This was like 19 games in.
This is
15 games.
9 games.
November. Yeah, November.
Games. Yeah.
November.
Not even Christmas yet.
Not even Christmas yet.
Yeah. So, but we was like 4 or 5 games above 500 though.
Yeah, we were 7-2.
Yeah, something like yeah. So we was on a good start. I remember the end of the game. I'm at the free throw line. I turn around, I hear Jamal say something to you. Next thing you know, I'm like, nah, I'll guard Ben. Because I didn't know exactly what he said. You know what I'm saying? But I know it was some bullshit. Because I know Jamal, he had me on bullshit against San Antonio. So I know. The team you play, if you got any type of shit you want to get off your chest during the game, Jamal's going to be the one to remind you. Okay? Trust me, he don't forget nothing. So I kind of him, and I'm like, nah, I'll guard Ben. Right? So look. Now you go. I don't know what happened the year before that.
Yeah, but it was just. I'll tell you the story quickly, and then I.
You said. I know you said no easy baskets.
Yeah.
Even if we up 20, no easy baskets.
Just keep going.
And I just let Ben go by and score because I'm trying to let the time run out. You know me. I'm trying to just let the clock. We get out of here, and Ron comes fouls him. And I remember you said
foul. It wasn't.
It wasn't that hard.
It wasn't hard. That reaction was the same reaction I gave James Harden. Because I didn't really flush hit, and he didn't have a knot. It was, you can look at it closely.
I was right next to you.
Okay, you can look at it closely.
So you experienced it. Nigga, he dropped like a sack of potatoes.
I hate that image. It's one of my worst. That's something I hate that image, but it was like James Harden gave me a little nudge, right? A little nudge. It wasn't that big. The same thing I did with Ben Wallace. Like, I should have never brought that up. But if y'all want to talk about it, I can talk about it, by the way. You know. But yeah, you know, I just
I'm laughing at Matt. I'm laughing at Matt. What he drop like, Matt?
Sack of potatoes.
Sack of potatoes.
Yeah. You know what I meant to do right there? So I meant to.
Hold on, we'll get there.
I
gotta fucking tell him right now. No, tell him right now.
Tell him right now. Nah, but
because you got suspended for the playoffs and that fucked us up too.
No, I didn't get suspended for the playoffs. I'll tell you what happened. I got suspended for 7 games.
Was that before the playoffs?
No, yeah, 1 game, and then I got suspended 6 games in the playoffs, and I came game 7. It was tied up against Denver. In game 7, we won the game. But so like when he nudged me, because after I dunked it, I got the dunk, banged it. I was like, oh shit, I'm hyped up, too hyped. Fucking Mike Brown. This is what's really happened. And I'm not blaming nobody. I'm telling you the story. And this is like old. But like Mike Brown comes to me, I'm in Zen mode at this time, right? I'm trying to be a meditator. Like, Mike, it's not every. You know, when I play, I'm just straight face. This is it. I'm trying not to get too excited this play. You know, because you know, you be dunking on people, you be like, rah, you be like, you know, but I can't get that emotion. Because it's like, it's too much emotion in the game. And I want to just play and that's it. I don't want no issues. Mike Brown says, yo, I need more energy, man. Come on, I need that rook, you know? So I got to dunk, right? And at this moment, James nudged me. I'm like, get off me. I thought it'd been like his on the shoulder, like just rub, get off, you know? Not like an elbow.
Behind the back of his ear
not
and dropped
that,
him.
right? So that kind of hurt me a lot. But that was the same foul I gave Ben Wallace. But then and if you see me with Ben Wallace.
You put your hands up.
Nah, I ain't put it up. I went like this. Because I was going to say, my bad. Right at that point. And when he pushed me, I'm like, all right, fuck, Ben is mad. Right?
Oh, he was mad.
I'm like, fuck. I wasn't trying to get Ben mad.
He was mad.
Ben was mad, and his parents just passed
Yeah,
away.
he was just dealing with a death too. He was just dealing with death.
I didn't know that.
He had just dealing with death too.
You know what I'm saying? Which I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that. I found out later. So this is me and Ben Wallace beef. It's basketball. He's getting defensive player of the years, and I want that. That's simple. He got 4, I got 1. Right? The year I was gonna get it, I led the league in text, flagrants, media's not voting for you. Know how that goes.
Right.
If you wild and no awards for you, buddy.
Right. Right.
So we was close, and then I came back and got it. The next year I was gonna get it again. He got it when I got suspended.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would argue that, right? He's a great. That was an opportunity right there. So I think that's where, and we on the court, me and Ben didn't guard each other.
And we was busting their ass.
But sometimes me and Ben would get into the mix. So we had to be pushing, see who's strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we had the 2 best defenders in the league. And we don't and I can't do what he do, rebound. That's not what I do.
Yeah.
He's amazing at that.
Yeah.
But on this side, I'm like, this is me right here. I'm the best here. You know what I'm saying? So, and I really hope he makes the Hall of Fame. Like I really do, you know? Actually, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
this is not bad.
Have you got a chance to talk to him?
I've never talked to him. He did say one thing, which I get it. He's a real one. But he did say like one thing that, you know, like I don't care what Metta's going or Ron is going through. Somebody asked him a question, but he don't talk about it much. He don't talk about it much. It is what it is. It's fine. Everybody's different. You know, their personality.
Like, after he pushed you, we all knew.
Yeah.
Even when you talking about, you say therapy helped you, we all knew what you were supposed to be doing. Like when you get to the point where you got mad or something, we all knew what you was gonna do. You was gonna go somewhere and sit down and try to calm yourself down. So we knew.
Thank you guys.
We knew you was finna do that.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We all knew. No, the world didn't know you was finna go lay on the table. We knew you was finna go isolate yourself. But that's what we all knew that. So when you put the headphones on, and Reggie wasn't playing. So Reggie went right on top of right by you and put his hand on your chest because we all knew. You know what I'm saying? What you're supposed to do. The world didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So everybody thought he was being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? By putting the headphones on. So that I think that pissed Ben off. Where he started throwing more stuff at him. And by
he
that
was
time,
actually throwing stuff at me.
The referees did a horrible job of removing him, though.
This is crazy at this point.
The referee did a horrible job of removing everybody.
So, yeah.
So what you was thinking of when that was happening?
Well, you know, at that point, I got hit. He hit me in the eye. Hit me in the eye. So now I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like this, and I'm talking to the. So anyway, it's too much commotion. The rest, I thought you say, you know, when somebody does something like that, you're like, out.
Yeah, and
like,
escort them off.
I've seen this happen before. I've seen referees go, and they sprint to a position where they get some space, you know, the funny ass fucking ref, and they go, out of here. you know these refs, everybody got their little moves, you know, these funny ass. Those are boys, man. I love them, man. I have a great relationship with the refs.
Yeah.
But you know, they really entertaining.
Very.
None of that. Where's that at? Where was that at?
So Ben's throwing stuff, and then all of a sudden, a motherfucking beer comes down.
Oh my goodness!
And you see, did you see who threw it? What hand was raised?
I thought it was Nolan Ryan.
How did you know what direction it came from?
I thought it was Randy Johnson or Nolan Ryan.
That was a perfect hit.
Man, they threw that motherfucker with precision.
Right in the face?
Didn't waste nothing. I'm talking about that motherfucker, like he followed through with that motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
For real, bro. I'm gonna let it dead on, dog.
Yeah, it was
from about 6 rows up.
Perfect hit. Perfect hit. Definitely Randy Johnson. There's only a few people that could, like Steve Nash.
A perfect pass.
Oh my God, dog.
But it was crazy because I was leaning in the direction this way. When I got hit, I was like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of this shit, right? So
that was the last
when
straw.
I turned, I saw where it came from. So at this point, I'm not worried about Ben. You know, I'm not worried about Ben Wallace at this point. Somebody just hit me with a fucking bear, right? So I turned, and this guy went like this, right? So I'm like, oh shit, you hit me. Ain't nobody hit a 3 right now. Ain't nobody hit a 3. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
Hey, it's not like Mike Tyson's in there, he get a jab, he knocks out someone, and the fans is cheering. This is basketball.
Yeah, right, right.
So when I seen how you did it, simple math, man.
Right.
Simple math, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I go after him. I ain't go up there to like hit him, bang, bang, bang. I went up there to shake him, like, yo, but a good shake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stern motherfuckers, yeah.
Don't fuck with this guy, right? So anyway, then the guy who actually hit me, that was John. He grabbed me
from behind.
He stopped. I'm thinking he grabbed me to be like, all right, fight's over, it's crazy. So I'm like, yeah, somebody please get me, and I act like I want to fight. Like
he was sucker punching.
And then he stopped punching me, right? So I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. At this point, man. You know.
All that's going on. I'm laying people out on the row above you. I done laid somebody out.
When I saw you, I'm like, oh, what did I get jacked into? Fuck. I thought about so much shit at that point. I'm like, this is fucked. He's suspended. We're gonna lose a lot of money. I'm trying to get out of here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I lost some money. I'm gonna have to pay him some money soon. Fuck.
Look, when you went, Ron, it wasn't just me. The whole team.
The whole team. But
and when I got on that row, when he grabbed you, I got on the first row and I grabbed you too. But what they never talk about, Ron, is another beer came in your face.
No, that one was that one. I was really pissed.
And that's why I laid him out.
Yo, my God.
That's why I laid him out. I laid his ass out.
Yo, see, listen. I never wanted you to do that. Oh, man.
I grabbed you first. Like, when I got there, I grabbed you first. But as soon as I grabbed you, the other beer came. He was right in front of me.
I know.
I couldn't let that ride.
Had to.
I couldn't let that ride, Fi. I couldn't let that ride.
When I seen that, I'm like, oh, my goodness, this is out of control. This is out of control. But why did you throw a beer in my face, man?
They started it, bro.
Why you doing what is going on here? That's what's like happening. I want to get out of there. Like we got bread. We ain't supposed to be up here. There's a lot of money to lose, so I'm like, let's get out of here. We upset right now. Go home to our nice houses and chill out. Let's get the fuck out.
We got hit with every refreshment. We got hit with every refreshment in the concession stand on the way out.
Oh, and then what's crazy is, oh my goodness, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Well, actually, before that, the guy that comes on the court,
you get to tangle with him.
Come on, man. Like, so I'm walking down, right? So I'm walking down. We never got a chance to talk together. And we on
this is our first time talking about this.
And we on all the smoke too, right? So
word.
So I'm like, okay, I'm mad. I'm from Queensbridge, right? All right, cool. It happened up there. Nothing else is gonna happen because no one's gonna dare come next to me. Who would? Boom, these guys come. And I'm thinking like, okay, he's mad right now, right? I'm like, he's mad, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe he's just like want to go, oh, maybe he want to go like, man, what you doing, man? You know, like something like that, like a chest bump.
Right.
And I'd be like, man, get out my face before I punch you in the face, right? He comes like this with a fist, right? So I'm like, oh, shit, he about to hit me. But luckily, I know how to box a little bit, so I was in the stance, so I could just job him with the right.
Bing, bing.
Bang! Straight right. You know what I'm saying? So I gave him a straight right.
You gave him a good one?
I gave him a straight right, and but it was water on the floor at that whole time. There's a bunch of bear over there.
Yeah.
Immediately when I see him and I'm about to push him, I'm like, oh shit! If I try to swing, I'm gonna fall. So I just kind of let my foot just kind of chill out, so I won't fall. You know. And then Jermaine see this. Jermaine comes in there
full
and
speed,
slips.
Man,
and still connects.
Thank the Lord, the ground was wet that day.
No, it didn't stop nothing.
Yeah, but if he would have been able to follow through with no fall, he might have Daffy ducked that motherfucker.
Man, he still was left that bitch on the stretcher.
Didn't he?
Yes, bro. He still left that motherfucker on the stretcher.
So this is what's happening. People can see it, right? This is what's happening at this point. Now I'm like, oh my goodness. My same thoughts was up there. Same thoughts to Jermaine. Jermaine's a leader. He's a superstar. He's a superstar, right? And just like fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is happening right now. You know?
It's going down.
We all gonna be in trouble for this.
Yeah.
Now, even though I know that was like it was a reaction, like you're not gonna let your friends get hurt, right? I'm like, damn, I'm kind of in the center there. I feel bad, but I see what they're doing because I would have did it too. Everybody, I would have been up there too. Like, if something different would have happened, right? Get the fuck out of here. We would have wilded out.
Right.
You know, but the fact that it was you is like the problem. I feel like it was just like, I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know you didn't because when we got in the locker room, this how I know you didn't expect it.
Jack told me this already.
Because we in the locker room, right? So, you know how Jamal is.
Yeah.
He laughs at everything. I don't care if you shot and we on the way to the hospital. Soon as he find out you all right, he crying laughing. I'm talking about, so he come in the locker room, he crying laughing, and it's always like this: JT, me, Ron. That's how our lockers always are. So this nigga JT, he sit down, he's like, yo, I didn't know we had this many real niggas on the team. My bad.
Jamal Tinsley says
no,
it?
this is what he telling me, right?
So
that's the Jamal. I'm talking about loud, bro. We just got in the brawl. He crying, laughing. So he come. Then Ron sit back. He's like,
oh my.
Then Ron sit back. He's like, Jack, you think we gonna get in trouble? I say, bro, trouble? But we might not have a job. He's like, yeah, you right, son.
Right.
Yo,
that's
you right,
how it
son.
was, man. He's just like, do you think? This is my thing with that. And he's so funny, by the way. When the first time you said that,
That's just how it went too.
And yeah, that's exactly how it went. It was crazy.
Yo,
when I look
right,
back at
son. You right, son. Yeah, you right. Because it hit him. He's like, yeah, you right, son.
Oh,
you might not have no fucking job.
So you got, how many games you get?
I got 30.
Oh my goodness.
And you got how many?
Just the rest of the season.
82 or something. I don't know, 72, 82.
Some bullshit fucked up our whole season, man. We didn't deserve that, man. Because at the end of the
that
day,
up.
we was at work. A beer came from out the stands while we was at work. He did his job. He had calmed down. The referees did a horrible job. Once Ben pushed him in the face, they should have did a good job escorting Ben, whoever else was involved, off the court. None of that shit wouldn't happen. But they let all that shit linger so long that the fans got into it. And they was able to throw you know what I'm saying? That shit led to all that shit. But if they would have did their job from the jump, you know what I'm saying? Because people get into entanglements all the time down the court.
Entanglements.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Definitely an entanglement.
Shout out to Jaden Will.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, so, I mean, we look back and we laugh now, but and you spoke on this and we spoke on this before. I feel like as someone competing against you guys, that was a black mark, obviously, on your resume, and it held you back from a lot of accolades you should have received. A lot more accolades, all-star appearances, defensive player of the year, first team all-defense. I think there was things you guys could have did, and that was really a black mark on like your report card.
Well, especially with him, like, I know I missed a couple, but we both know the player he was.
Oh, motherfucking
you know what
monster.
I'm saying? And he should definitely have 5 defensive player of the years and a couple more championships, but they overshadowed his great play by the little mistakes he made, not really, but just being misunderstood. So we always misunderstood.
And you know what? You're able to be an example, and just like it's an experience.
Yeah.
And we see it happen with human beings all the time, right? People go and do different things in sports. So many different things happen. So you know what? I was a part of one of those instances, one of those problems and issues. Or I'm a stat with that. But you just give back. You're an example, and you just give back. So it's like, I kind of don't I kind of enjoy the fact that I'm able to give back and help people with different issues and stuff they have in sports and different things. So that's how I look at it now.
Learning.
I definitely went through it.
You gotta learn.
So they won't go through it. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Gotta learn from it. So the aftermath of the Malice, you end up leaving. How long after that? When do you go to Stak after
The next
that?
year.
The
Yeah,
next
man.
season?
So what happened was we came back. We was playing well.
We was balling.
We was balling. We wasn't great, and I requested a trade because at that point I'm entitled and I'm a snobby little kid.
Next season.
Was there friction in the locker room between? No.
Nah, because he was gone. We ended up making the playoffs. I came back. We made the playoffs. We made a nice little run. If we would have had him, we would have made a run. He was just still the missing piece.
Mm-hmm.
But I was still going through things emotionally. I'm just like, every little thing bothered me. I was drinking a lot of alcohol at that point. So you think like alcohol can make everything better at that point, but it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're thinking like you just go out, party, and that's going to make everything okay.
Yep.
So things are still piling on at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I request a trade because, I'm like, shit, I'm in a contract for 3 more years. A lot of things, everything's bothering me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just give me some money right now. And I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about I'm playing also, and then a bunch of other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So then I requested
You and J.O. wasn't on the same page either.
I definitely didn't ever apologize to the guys. Like,
but it wasn't no problem. It's just
you know what I'm saying. Like, there was a lot of shit that was happening. It was tension because and then I felt like I fucked. And actually it wasn't no problem. It was all in my fucking head. But tell you the truth,
because we didn't see no problem. I didn't know it.
Well, for me it was a problem. Like, not you guys, me. Like, I was going through so much,
Yeah.
So I'm looking for excuses at this time.
Yeah.
To escape, but so I just requested a trade. The fuck are you doing?
Nigga, we was I was hurt.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was, and then I didn't apologize for that. Like, just so much shit. So I'm like, I need to get out of here. These guys don't like me. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? And just trying to go somewhere else. I wish I would have went to Donnie Walsh and said, "Yo, Donnie, I did so much. I've been through so much here. I think you should trade me." Like, I wish I would have did something like that.
Yeah.
Rather than be like,
go to the media.
Go to the media.
Yeah.
The office is open. You can go. There's no locks on the office. You knock on the door. The GM's gonna come out.
Hey, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this because JL probably never told you this, but I know why JL was hurt. It wasn't because of anything you did or asking for a trade. It's just that the fact that how we all knew, especially him, wanted to win a championship. We knew with you, we had a great chance.
Nah, JL, yeah.
And he knew that. You know what I'm saying? He knew that, bro. And our whole team knew, like, Ron leaving this motherfucker, niggas gonna be 20 times harder now. You know what I'm saying? We had a unicorn. You was a unicorn, bro. Hold on, just let me give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we like to have a lot of y'all on here. Bro, you was a unicorn. It wasn't nobody your size that could defend all positions and that could score on anybody every night. And when you left our team, like, we all understood, like, damn, we losing one of the best players in the league, dog.
Big piece.
You know what I'm saying? And that was, J.O. never told you that, but he was hurt because of that, because we losing something. We losing our season.
I know. I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, he was, because J.O.'s a leader. He knows he's a real friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're going through anything, you can talk to J.O.
Yep.
about anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, of course. But, I felt like I was doing so much. I felt like nobody was ever going to be my friend. Shit like that, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I wanted to, I wish I could just, real quick, hey, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
And I'll move on. And I know there's a lot of people like that. Mm-hmm. That's why I love the NBA now. I got a different perspective on, how these guys are friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I look at that, I'm like, yo, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Because we as ballers, we going through a journey. We got kids. We balls, like, so many things.
Yeah.
So I respect that. I wish I would have did that more.
Yeah.
So Sacramento, brief stint, get to Houston, Yao Ming, T-Mac talked about when you came, he was excited because he thought you could have been the missing piece to them, but then he got hurt.
And it was crazy. I was cooking at this point in time. I get to the Rockets, and before I call them, I don't want to put too much things out there, but it was money offered that it's okay, but I don't care because,
it's all the smoke.
It's all perspective, but I don't care. But I go to Houston thinking some things are happening. If I play well, things will work out. So anyway, I'm cooking, and I come in, I'm averaging 2 points, 8 minutes a game, for 15 games. But I'm more mature at this point. So I'm going hard in that at that time. But I'm not playing. Shane is playing in front. T-Mac playing in front. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get a contract. You know how that go. T-Mac gets hurt. And then I come in. I think I averaged like 20 and come in there. Yao was cooking, and we was rolling. You know what I'm saying? We get to the playoffs. We beat my brother. I love Brandon Roy. He plays so well.
Yeah, Portland.
By the way, Louis Scola, Aaron Brooks, all these guys, Kyle Lowry, these guys play well. But we beat that team in 6. They had home court advantage. We go to the Lakers. We beat the Lakers by 20, game 1. Yao was unbelievable at this point. Lakers come back, beat us game 2. Game 3, we back at home. Yao breaks his foot. Game 1. And we still go to game 7. I was averaging like 22 or something like that in the series. So it was a good time. I really cherish those moments because that's my trophies. I love basketball. I don't care. Like I really, not all the time talking about like shit, but I look at YouTube and
Right.
I try to enjoy what you can enjoy.
Absolutely. Right. I don't think you realize, and you got this much respect, because like Jack said it, like you were hands down one of the best players in the league. Like you didn't get recognized or spoken on, but motherfuckers that played that thing know that you could put up 20 anytime. And you have the craziest hands I've ever been around. As far as you'll take it from you when you're right in front of you, when you're right next to us.
We had a lot of battles in practice.
Or when you get past you, Ron will let you sometimes go past you just so we can wipe around and grab that shit. So
me and Matt used to shoot after every practice. We used to make like 5 in a row.
We went hard.
Like a bunch of spots. Yeah,
we went it was going hard. It was fun. So we're gonna get to that. So what was your? Because I know my incident with Kobe. He ended up calling me to get to the Lakers. You guys had an incident where you put hands on him during the playoffs,
I didn't do that.
It was close.
No. No. I'll show you. No, but I was like,
you guys got into it. Yeah. So what I'm saying was, so how did that end up? Because you ended up with him the next year.
Yeah, my brother.
So how did that happen?
Year. So check it. So me and Kobe's, Kobe's nice. Kobe's nice.
He elbowing me.
You know what I mean?
Same thing, and he was fucking me up. He hit me right here one time, knocked the wind at me. I almost tried to fight him that game.
But we've done the same thing too, right? To people, right? So at this point, I get it. But I went to the ref, man. That's Kobe's my boy. But I go to the ref, I'm like, yo, did you not just see him do that? I was like, he said, no, I didn't see it, right? So I go to Kobe, I'm like, my brother, I'm like, yo, don't you ever do that again, my guy. Blah, 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 right? And then Kobe don't care. Kobe focused on the game, right? Kobe's a killer.
A different kind.
He different, right? And I interviewed Kobe actually that year. I was in the league. I interviewed Kobe. I look like I was on Fox.
Dope.
I look up to Kobe.
Right.
But we on the court is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then the next year, we took him to Game 7, hell of a series. Mm-hmm. He wins the title. I'm out at SLS Hotel with my boys. I get a call from my agent. They said, "You want to go to the Lakers?" They said the Lakers want to talk to you. And I said, "For what?" You know what I mean? What do you niggas want to talk to me about? But so then, you know what I mean? Word, man. These niggas just kick my ass and shit, right? So I wanted to go back to Detroit or Indiana. That's how I was trying to go.
Yeah, really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I wanted to do something with some legacy. Like,
so you wanted to go back
let's do something different. But they was like, hell no, right away. I had no teams. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no teams. I'm like disruptive. Now you think about it, like, if I'm going on a team disruptive, other players, other agents, like, this is not the best fit for none of us. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best fit for none, but some people think it's a good fit.
Right.
So the Lakers was like, I said, all right, Doc, whatever they want, yeah. He said, sorry, we can't pay you more. I said, don't worry about it. I ain't got no office.
I'm there.
Word, real talk. You know what I mean? Don't even trip, you my man.
In first season, what is it like working with him day in, day out, and then you guys ultimately winning the title? Too. Absolutely, both of them.
Dr. Bus.
Yeah.
And Kobe, RP, my brother Kobe.
Yeah.
Word.
So you're there, you're a Laker now, you're working with Kobe day in, day out, and you guys win the title. What was that experience like?
It was amazing, yo. So he hit me up, real quick. And then I think Magic hit me up real quick. Just get there. It was all business. I wanted to win the title. I was like, I never thought I'd be having an opportunity to win a title after all the shit I've done in the league. So it was just crazy. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I am doing the right thing at this point. I'm 29 years old. So practice was very competitive right away. You know how Kobe is. You know what I mean? And we was jawing. We had it going sometimes. Which I missed those moments with Kobe. and him just playing very well and working hard at 5:30 in the morning, seeing him. And first year we got a ring, and that was it. It was so hard. One ring, Stak got one. You got two.
Well, so I got one so I came the next year. So the next year, remember when the Orlando shit happened with the ball fake? I come the following year. But I just remember excited about playing with Cole, but excited about playing with you too, because I thought between us three, we're the three of the top 5, 10 perimeter defenders in the game. So it was just like, hell yeah. So I remember when me and Ron would be out there kind of doing our thing, and someone might get a bucket or two, Kobe would always, man, I want to fucking take him. And then we would always try to argue with him. Like, we would try to argue who was going to take who. So it was me, him, and out there. But one thing I remember with that team, though, practice were always really competitive, but you and Phil Jackson used to get into it a lot.
Yeah.
And Phil used to challenge you mentally.
Yeah.
And you guys would go at it, and you would talk shit back to him, too. I'd be like, oh, he just said that to Phil? But you and Phil had, like, a unique relationship.
Love Phil.
Speak on you and Phil's relationship, because it was unique. Like, Ron cussed this dude out about his feet one time. I almost shit on myself in practice, bro. This dude was insane.
Yeah. Phil's my man.
Yeah, Phil's a great dude.
So
great
Phil
dude.
Phil's the Zen master. Everybody know Phil. And he get under everybody's skin sometimes, but he's a great coach. This is where we at. We here together as coaches and players. He's doing his thing, and he can push your buttons in a way to, get you focused and different things. And it's all for the team, all for the betterment of the team. You know what I mean? But we had a little issue. He was talking about my shoes. He would call me cement feet. Right, so Phil called me cement feet. I hated it. It got on my fucking nerves. Right, so. And then everybody would laugh. And I know everybody laughing because they called me cement feet. So I got in his face one day.
Shit.
I was talking shit to everybody in practice one time. And I was like, yo, we almost beat y'all last year with the Rockets. Fucking bust all y'all ass. Phil was like, enough is enough. I'm like, no, it ain't enough till I say it's enough. And not in people's faces, but not like this, but just like walking.
Yeah.
Like just like talking like this, not like that. Because I just talking because I was competing against everybody at this point. Because these guys are good, and I feel like you're picking on me, and I feel like you don't think I'm nice, and I'm only averaging 5 points. There's a lot of shit that's building up at that point in time. But that's just going in my head. This was going on in my head. But, me and Phil had an issue. Phil don't hold grudges, though. I'm so happy he don't hold grudges. I'm so happy he understands what you're going through, as long as it don't escalate. I seen a lot of players get into it, Phil. And how he handled the situations.
De-escalate is crazy, right?
He's not afraid. Phil's crazy, by the way. You ever seen Phil play?
Yeah.
You ever seen Phil Jackson play basketball? He played like us.
Yeah.
Phil
Hard
played like
as
us.
fuck, yeah. But what's Fred, when I was watching The Last Dance and I was watching how he did stuff to handle Dennis Rodman, not that you're Dennis Rodman, but it was interesting because it made me instantly think of how he would do stuff to you and get a reaction out of you, but I would instantly even see it in practice. Like it would be that fast, your switch would turn on. Or in the game, he would say some shit to you, you would stare at him, and you'd be superhuman. And it was amazing how he knew how to deal with everybody differently and got the best out of everyone differently, and he went about it different ways.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was great, man. I really was influenced. At that time, I was getting into Buddhism at that time because I was going through all these phases of faith and belief and things like that. So I was getting into Buddhism heavy at that time, and not heavy, but a little bit. Changed my name to Metta. I really enjoyed the meditation. I really enjoyed doing, singing bowls, listening to Tibetan music, things to relax you. I love it. I'm influenced by it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love Phil so much, man. I really thought it was a blessing.
Absolutely.
I thought he was a blessing, definitely.
Yes, great guy, great time.
Yeah.
You had a Showtime doc, Quiet Storm, with Showtime, with the family. Tell us what that experience was like. And I thought it was super dope to tell your story.
Quiet Storm is dope. Bleacher Report first came and was like, yo, we want to do a story on you. In my mind, I'm like, I want some money. What I want a story for? I'm not an influencer. I don't even want nobody talking about me. I take the money. So we figured that part out, and then I'm like, what are we gonna talk about? I don't even want a documentary at this point. I don't want a documentary. I want to just chill. But anyway, we get to it, right? Showtime comes in. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. This is what's happening. I'm like, damn. What you know what I mean? So we about to do something real. But I really wanted some of my other friends from Queensbridge music on a documentary. Yeah. Because when you talk about a documentary about there's a little more. I'm like, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, just listen to me.
You know what the soundtrack should sound like.
Yeah, I know what the feel. You know what I'm saying? But it was still a great doc. That's the see, when people are doing documentaries with networks, like it's give and take, right? Network putting up all the cash, you know, listen, and you give your input, or they got a story, you got somebody telling the stories, they know how to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so, with that being said, great experience at this point. We are getting nominated. We, you know, are on Hulu, like, oh, this is crazy, right? From that standpoint. And then also, I really, people said they changed their life. Some people said it changed my life. I'm like, oh, wow. Because people don't know I was going through all that at that time with the doc, but at the same time, it turned out great. It was a great message. We had Nas music, we had Mobb Deep music, we had my cousin Capone in there, you know, but it was great. Quiet Storm, great experience. I think on the mental health side, I didn't want it to go, so it was supposed to be how I played ball, for one. So I didn't think doing a mental health doc was gonna work. You know, or I didn't want to be a part of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let's do basketball. But it turned out great.
It was important. I think, you know,
great.
it's something that is, before if you spoke on it, it was weakness, or you were showing weakness, but I think more it's coming to an age now where you can speak on it and realize, like you said throughout this whole interview, that amongst your job, which is basketball, there's always shit going on in your life. There's always something going on in your life, and I think people don't understand that no matter what is going on in our life, good, bad, in between, we still have to focus and try to be perfect on that basketball court because that's our job.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's so much that goes into that actually happening that people have no idea.
Yeah. No, it's true.
So the Lakers won a championship this year in honor of our brother Kobe. Obviously, rest in peace. I read somewhere, saw somewhere, you said you smoked 10 blunts and partied like you was on the squad.
Let me tell you why I said that.
Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you why I said that, because, like, we've been through so much with this marijuana thing. You know? Hey, outside, we got to put the weed down. Back in the days, people going to jail for marijuana, so I'm like, I really appreciate the movement of cannabis. I appreciate the movement. And, you know, I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to smoke, like, you know, on like shows like this, you know. I just don't want to. But I respect what people are doing. So I support. You know what I mean?
Has it helped you? Has it helped you at all with, like you said, the mental health, mental focus, any of that?
I like CBD. I don't like the THC as much because the THC for me, it takes you out of your mind a little bit. Not much. Anybody can, like, you can still smoke THC. I smoke THC sometimes. But CBD, I like it better because, like, if you're, you know, working every day in the office, like, you don't want to be on THC all the time. So I like, now they got options, and you see, like, Viola has options, and, you know, and different levels for your mood. And these CBD products is, like, amazing. Like, the whole thing is great. I think it's great. Some people don't. I think it's great. So that was all that was. Honestly, I didn't have 10 blunts. I had like 1 or 2.
But happy for them to win.
I had the other 8 probably.
Yeah. If you needed help, I would have helped. Let's reflect on Kobe. Obviously, tragically taken from us, him and Gianna and the other victims in January. What was it like getting a chance to play with him and getting to know him better as a person?
It was amazing. I had a great experience. You don't think somebody's going to not be here one day. It's really crazy. You know, he's an amazing player. I interviewed Kobe when I was with the Rockets, when we had issues on the court. You know, like, but I looked up to him. I want him to know, like, I want to interview you. Like, you don't understand how I compete against you on the court. It's not how I feel about you.
Right.
So I was really honored about that. But we never did anything. But Fox put it together. I was like, can I please interview Kobe? Like this, right? And I did it, right? So, and it was a great experience playing with him, his hard work, and just being alongside him. This is crazy. Like, you got Pippen was alongside Michael. Now, I'm not saying I'm like Pippen. Powell was more like Pippen than I was like Pippen. I was like a third or fourth. But I'm saying, like, it's amazing. While I'm doing it with this guy, he worked hard. He respects me. He's doing his thing, but, you know, he's also, like, giving you some shine in crucial moments when you didn't take a shot for a long time. He trusts you, right? So it's an amazing experience. And then I was able to have dinner with him and have drinks with him at the end of his career, just like talk about things. Never had these moments. So that was cool seeing him, how he was with the young guys later in his career. Much more like...
Oh, yeah, because you went back to the team, right?
Yeah, I went back to the team. He was more like, had him under his wing. And, you know, and then to see him with his family was amazing. To hear him pass was, like, really devastating. I mean, I got a call from somebody I took to the game. Got a text that Kobe not here. I'm like, what? It's crazy. So I call him. I don't normally call him. Then I text Lou Williams and KG. I say, yo, did you hear this? And they, yes, this is real. This is real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I said, it's probably not real. And, you know, we all went through it. We mourned. It was crazy. I'm so sad he's not here. But, you know, he's just an amazing guy. And Gigi and the Bryant family, shout out to Gigi and the Bryant family. I heard about your experience. I didn't know about these experiences that you had with Kobe, like on the McDonald's game. All this stuff.
Dope, right?
This is crazy. I just found this stuff out. I was like, wow, you know.
Jack was so happy because Jack always talked about the McDonald's MVP, and he said at the very beginning we started the show, he's like, watch, Kobe will know. And sure enough, Kobe said, yeah, Jack, you didn't win MVP? I thought you won MVP. That shit made Jack happy as a motherfucker.
That was crazy.
That
for him to acknowledge
that statement.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
All I needed.
Cool,
you remember it.
Cool.
Yeah,
All
you
I
remember
needed.
it. Hell yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace to Kobe, man. It was fun, like I said, getting a chance to play with you and him, and just to see the competitive nature out of all of us. And even though like he was doing the bulk of our scoring and our job was to do what we do, he always wanted to do it for us. Like, let me take it.
And you was a good teammate too because you could play.
Yeah.
Because when Kobe was out, RIP my brother Kobe, when he was out, we played well.
We was rocking. We was rocking. We was rocking. We
I was
was
at
rocking,
26
rocking.
one game. Kobe was my brother. Kobe was on the sideline.
Yeah, we was rocking. No, I mean, you know how it is. Anytime the star goes out, that means that you're at least gonna get 3 to 5 more shots, maybe more.
Yeah, my
You know what I
brother.
mean? So it was fun.
Especially if you own.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
That's why I always, as a bench player, like be ready. Just be ready.
You just never know.
Yeah,
All
be
time.
ready.
Quick hitters, top 5 artists. I know you have a wide range of music. Who's your top, in your opinion, your top 5 artists?
Do they have to be rappers?
No, any kind of music you like.
All right, cool. So, I got a bunch of them. If I go top 5, I would go like Mary J. Blige. Okay. SWV.
Okay, we're on the R&B tip.
I swear to you. And then I would say Nas. Right. Nas is an amazing artist.
His last album is unbelievable.
Amazing artist.
Yeah, I love it.
Shout out King's Disease.
Like Tragedy Gaddafi from Queensbridge. No artist. Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Lauryn Hill.
Nice.
That's a good roundup.
Yeah, so that's like, yeah.
Hold on, let me ask him this. Who's your top 5 NBA rappers?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Top 5 NBA rappers, Shaq, number
Yeah.
1. All right, then I would say
Shaq gotta be the GOAT.
I like Lou Williams a lot.
Yep.
I like Lou.
I love Lou.
Okay, so Lou
I've been to
Williams.
all Lou listening parties and everything.
I would say Chris Copeland.
A lot of people don't know about Chris Copeland.
Chris Copeland, nice. Dame Dollar.
Gotta
Okay.
have a name in there.
I go Dame Dollar and I go with Victor.
Victor Oladipo.
Yes.
Does he do R&B or
Does he rap or
R&B.
sing?
R&B.
He does R&B.
R&B.
Shout out to Vic, man.
He dope. Bird, he dope. And I really have probably listened to the music. And I also, so that's top 5. You put me on the spot, but I like lines. Zoe's nice.
I never heard Zoe.
Zoe Ball,
music.
yeah. And you got some stuff. We actually did a song together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
Bagley's nice too.
yeah, it was. I love music. I really like it. I like the athletes that are pursuing music.
I like the athletes that put their music out.
Yeah, I put it out too. Yeah.
I don't just rap. Everybody rap. Just put it out.
Yeah, put it out.
Yeah.
Just put it out. Yeah, don't hold on to
Throw
it.
that shit out. There.
Your dream starting 5 to win a playoff series.
Wow.
With you on the court. You plus
me on the court?
You plus 4.
All right, cool.
Who you
cool,
going to
cool,
war
cool.
with?
Oh, okay, cool. So me, I hate these type of questions. So people I play with,
It don't
period.
have to be.
period. I me Stak. I go me Stak. That's cool.
How we ride? You know we ride.
Okay.
You know we gonna ride.
All right, cool. And Matt, you my man too.
Yeah.
I ride with Matt. You know, so I got stories, but this is about me, I guess. 'Cause I'm here. I don't know. Okay. All right. So me and Stat, I would go Kobe, Yao. Yao's a beast.
Who's your 4?
That's 4 right there.
Who's your 4-man or just
Oh,
another
who's my
player?
4-man?
It don't have to be a 4-man.
Oh,
Who's your 5th
We can play
player?
the point. Shaq, Kobe, somebody bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need
4,
one more player.
I can play the 4, one more player. I would say Wilt Chamberlain.
Ooh,
To host.
Will,
Let
me,
Will
y'all,
play the-
Towers.
Let Will play the 4.
Oh my God! Nobody's scoring on us.
Hell no, that
Yeah,
paint is
well,
thick.
Me, you, Cole, Wilton, y'all. My God.
God,
That paint is thick. 5 best ballers from NYC.
Oh wow, that's a great question. Joe Hammond. That's an easy first answer. And then Lou Alcindor.
Luau.
Oh man, Well, I'm not going to say Michael Jordan's from Brooklyn. I would say it, but...
He's from Brooklyn.
He is from Brooklyn, but I'm not going to say that because he's going as a baby. All right, so... From New York City. Yeah, Chris Mellon. Chris Mellon had a really great career in New York City. When we just talking about the city, and then Kenny Anderson as a New York City guy.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Kenny Anderson, give me time to think. You know what I mean? Kenny Anderson as a New York City guy had an amazing run. I think that's 5 because Joe Hammond was one of the best from New York City, and everybody knows. We don't have a lot of video, but you hear these stories, and from what I hear, Joe Hammond was like probably the best. But a real legit player. Obviously, we all know the story with P.B. Kirkland. He had to try out with the Lakers.
So
Felipe Lopez was big.
Oh, wow.
He was a monster. My man.
Growing up.
Felipe should be in there.
Yeah,
he's in there, actually.
Felipe's
He's
in
there. I'm tripping.
He was nice.
He's in there.
Yep.
Felipe Lopez, my brother.
What name a player you wish you would have played with in your prime?
Man, a player I wish I would have played with in my prime. Well, it's not really nobody. Like when I was playing, I didn't want to be in nobody's team. You know what I'm saying? So when I was playing, but that's such a dumb way to think because the people on your team are really good too, right? So I was getting calls from a few players that wanted me on their team, and I was like, nah, I need to beat you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it wasn't out of disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Just different.
It wasn't out of disrespect.
Yeah,
it was just competitive,
Yeah, competitive nature.
Ah, man. So that was it. I wasn't trying to be nobody's team at that point, but I think Kobe was the one.
You got it. You got to
I
play
think
with
Kobe
him.
was the one.
That's what's up.
Because to play with LeBron would have been amazing because, he's a mentor, leader. All his friends, you see his friends?
Hustling. Got
You
that
see all
thing
his
going
friends?
on. Yeah.
So that's that part of the game is super important. I'm sorry to go rambling off about it.
No, it's good. Your dinner table, dead or alive, 5 people you'd want to have an educational conversation with at dinner, dead or alive.
Whew. I say Mozart.
You haven't had that one yet?
Nice.
I would say that one. Maybe it's whoever was the king of our people before we was brought here from Africa. I don't know his name.
The king of Africa
I don't even
before
know.
we were
Whoever
brought
was
up.
our people before we got here in America.
Okay.
2.
Save them a spot.
All right, cool. I would say...
Just say Mansa Musa. He was the richest black man ever.
Okay, Mansa Musa. Let's go Mansa Musa. And I would say, what's the other guy that does the science stuff?
Bill Nye?
Not a black guy. The mathematician. Somebody knows his name. Neil deGrasse. Neil deGrasse.
Okay.
Then I would say, Steven Spielberg.
Ooh, nice.
Big movie pool.
I would love that one.
That's gonna be an interesting dinner.
And then I would say maybe MIT professor right now. Word. Maybe that guy.
Hey, that's the wildest list I've ever heard. That's gonna be a hell of a conversation. Y'all drinking or smoking at that table?
Smoking.
Smoking.
We're smoking.
Hey, that's a wrap, man.
Yeah,
Ron.
my guy.
Appreciate
yeah.
you, my
My boy.
brother. It's
Yo, my
always
guy.
a pleasure,
Yo,
man. Gotta have you back, man.
Yo,
Thank you. You can
nah.
catch this on Showtime Basketball YouTube and the iHeart platform, the Black Effects Podcast Network. See y'all next time.
Peace.
TV taught me how to dream. It was a life jacket. I don't think you can be an artist and not touch people